Hey Aquarius, I hope that you're all doing well. What I'm seeing going on is I kept seeing the Four of Swords, and this feels like taking some time to collect yourself, or you could feel like you need a break of some sort, or need to like put your mind at ease, or you may need to soothe something that's going to feel restorative to you rather than something that's going to take more energy, because right now you may feel like you need to stabilize a bit mentally. We're starting off first with Nine of Wands. Okay, I'm seeing you go through something kind of tough on the emotional front. Feels challenging in some way, or you can just feel like it's taking a lot of energy. This may even be you needing to keep it cool or keep it composed, or to just like keep it together. I feel like you're in a delicate position here, so for that reason it feels like it's extra important for you to be in this place and to look at things from that perspective. Okay, this looks like you have something going on where you're working with another person. It can also be that aspect of your energy too, but we'll just say as if it's another person, and if it's just you with yourself, see it as that. So I'm seeing somebody come through. It looks like they are offering you an opportunity. It seems like a collaboration would be involved with this. For some reason, your values are going to be important here, but more on a side of this can be what holds weight for you within your belief system. It can even be like a code of conduct, something like that, because I'm seeing the Hierophant be here. So somebody can be coming through and wanting to work with you. I'm seeing this person be, if you are the King of Cups in this scenario and this person is the King of Wands in this scenario, this person can be like a go-getter. They can be somebody that they like to get things started. They really take initiative, and they're showing up and saying, hey, I have this opportunity. I want to work with you on this, because I'm seeing Three of Pentacles and I'm seeing Judgment, but there may be something that needs to be figured out. Because we have the Hierophant here, I feel like something may come into question that you need to look at and make sure that it's compatible between you and this person, possibly before you agree to be working with them. It can be like you need to have a similar ethos or something like that, is what it feels like to me. You know, like if you have certain beliefs that are important to you, or a certain like code even that you work with or like live by, it may be important to you to follow that. I don't know why, but King of Cups and the Hierophant is feeling like somebody that it's important to them, something about like their reputation, even if it's just for themselves. So you can have somebody coming through, and seeing the Hierophant here feels like that's going to be important for some reason. Like maybe you even see yourself, King of Cups and the Hierophant can be somebody that lives their life in a way where they are a guide of some sort for those around them, and there can be like a strict code that they live by, whatever it is that they've determined is important for them to be moving through life in that way. This is feeling like moksha to me. When you have highlights on those water houses within your chart, this can be something that becomes prominent, even 9th house within your chart. So it can be 4th. I feel like 4th, 8th, and 12th, and possibly 9th. There's something here special that's going on with this. Even if it's just a transit that you're experiencing right now, it can be something that highlights this for you, the importance of it, and the need for you to really look at something and break it down and to not overlook it. Because I feel like this person over here that is the King of Wands, like I feel like they're coming through and they may want something from you. They want some type of participation from you, and they have an opportunity with this, kind of like, hey, I want to bring you in on this, but you just have to make sure that this aligns with your code, is what I'm seeing. Maybe even to make sure that you're comfortable with whatever this would be. Okay, you weren't expecting this, but things get figured out. The challenge can be that this was kind of like thrust upon you without any prior knowledge or expectation that this is something that was going to be showing up. But it also looks like a catalyst for you in a way too. Some of you could have a counseling degree and there can be something having to do with that. Or something along those lines. You can be like a guide of some sort. I always see that strongly when we have King of Cups and we have the Hierophant. Like this is somebody that could be an advisor of some sort. Saying something about getting paid here. King of Pentacles landed right over Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this person wants to work with you. This seems like a work setup of some sort. I'm just going to pull one more card and then we'll have this spread. Okay. So this King of Wands coming through, I feel like they are presenting you with what it is that they want. You know this person. I'm seeing Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So you know who this person is, but you may not have been, it's like this particular opportunity, investment I'm hearing for some of you, you weren't expecting this. So it feels like it catches you off guard and that's the challenge, is figuring out maybe how to respond to this in a way that you deem as being appropriate. And you can also feel like this puts you in a position where you have to not give up on what it is that you want that has something to do with what's going on here. Now, I'm seeing Page of Swords coming out upside down, and I'm seeing that be connected with King of Wands. This doesn't look like it's your energy. I feel like you are observing that within the King of Wands. Now, when we have a Page of Swords and it's coming out reversed, this can be somebody that's in a space where there can like sometimes be a lack of discernment. This can be somebody that maybe says something that may disagree with you in some type of way and what you deem as being appropriate. Can be something like that. When we have Page of Swords reversed, this can be somebody that, like, it can be a bit of a gossipy energy. It can be like kind of nosy. It can be like a lack of privacy as well. Somebody that's kind of invasive. I don't know why. This is like reminding me of an interview or something where you can have somebody that's like, hey, come on my show. And yeah, it can just be something going on here where they may be figuring out what they want. You may be more clear on what you want. I don't know if this person is like fully developed in a way that this would be maybe something that you feel would work out. I feel kind of like you, when this person comes through, there's stuff immediately that you observe that you may feel is a little bit questionable, is what this seems like to me. And even though I feel like you guys may come from a similar background, or even if you guys were both in a place of deeper understanding with your values, you may agree. There may be something that this person, I mean, Page of Swords reverse can be somebody that still hasn't found certain things yet. Like certain things have not totally clicked for them yet, and they can be in a period of exploration, but it can be kind of messy and it can lack a type of regulation that you may like. Or it may like lack something here that's actually important to you. Now, is this going to get in the way of things? I don't know. You have to really check in with this and ask yourself if you feel connected to it and if this is really something that you want to be doing here. The way that I'm seeing this come through is that when we have When we have Ace of Wands, it means that this is just an opportunity, so you can take it or leave it. You get to decide what you want to do about it. You weren't expecting this to happen, so it comes up kind of like suddenly. And you have to ask yourself, from the standpoint of the things that matter to you and what's important to you, is this something that you want to sign on for? Because I feel even like for some of you, you have some sort of expertise, or you like know something, or you like carry a type of energy and even wisdom that this person is seeking from you. And I feel like they may even want to tap into that themselves. This can be something that the King of Wands is like looking to tap into themselves. I keep getting something about professionally. And even though there's a practical side to this, I get that on an energetic level, this is how you have to check in about it. So it doesn't feel like it's about, it feels actually like that's the most important checking in that you have to do about it. Like, what is your feeling about this? And that is the most important part of this. Because there's something about that you have to tune into. Because I do feel, again, like you may have certain responsibilities that it's important that you honor. You may have a certain way of embodying an energy that's important to you, and that for some reason is important here. It's being highlighted here. It's coming up here within the circumstance with you and this person. And this can even be a gravitational pull on a deeper level of what it is that you're connected with. Maybe you feel like this person is more focused on the opportunity and the potential of that rather than actually working with you. Why I'm saying that is that I'm seeing Three of Pentacles. It's like this. Three of Pentacles would be about you guys working together and like having conversations and figuring things out with one another. But Page of Swords isn't looking at that. And I'm seeing this be connected with the other person's. It feels like the person that initiated this. I'm seeing this be connected with their energy, where they're just like looking at the opportunity and maybe what can grow of this and maybe what can come from this, and maybe like less so concerned about like actually working with you in particular. That may be something that's coming up here. Just getting that intuitively, the way that I'm seeing this. I mean, like, who's to really say, though? Like, that may not be something that you find, like, you care about, but it is something that I'm seeing here. And I don't feel like this is in a way of them, like, being a type of way towards you. It just feels like that's what their agenda is. And so are you okay with that? Because it may be something where if you have, like, if you have principles or something like that here, and this would possibly conflict with that, or you have to work something out that's associated with that, it's something that needs to be done. But I almost feel, I'm hearing business, I almost feel like this person isn't totally paying attention to that. You know when somebody's trying to do something and they're like being an opportunist, which is nothing wrong with that, but it's like less personal maybe. But it's funny because I almost feel like in a way it does have to do with you specifically and like the type of energy that you embody. But at the same time, I almost feel like they're looking for opportunities in general. So it feels like, yes, you were selected personally, but at the same time, I feel like there's like this person is like looking for opportunities, and that's to be acknowledged here. And really, there's nothing wrong with that. That's just like where this person is with things. Is that going to work with you, for you, where you are? Because I'm seeing something look a bit stabilized for you over here. This can even, with the Hierophant, it can even be a sense of purpose that you've found too. And that can be something that feels attractive. This other person can be attracted to you because of that. But seeing your energy prominently, being King of Cups, and seeing their energy prominently, in you interacting with their energy that is the reversed Page of Swords. I don't know. I feel like when you enter into this, ideally, I think there would need to be a sense of connection there, and you can feel almost like something is gonna miss. Like this feels a little bit like an incompatibility to me, just with like the type of ideal interaction that you would have, the type of ideal interaction that this other person would have. Maybe there's something going on with that. But that's not to say overall you guys are not compatible with one another. But I just feel like with this, it's like if you guys were working on something else, like maybe that would be fine. If you guys were to work on this together, I don't know if that is totally going to work. I guess there would need to be a deeper discussion. Maybe even you can just like talk to this person and say, what do you want out of this? Like what are you looking to get out of this on a deeper level? But I feel like I'm losing my breath. I'm feeling this pain in this like sharp pain in my back on the right side. Like almost feels like connected to the back of the lung. You and this person, you have something going on, and now it's gone. You and this person, you have something going on here where you guys both are like on your pursuits of happiness. So you're both looking to connect with on a deeper level, like a sense of meaning within your lives and the paths that you're walking down. And so that's something that you guys have in common. There may be something where you guys are in a little bit of a different space on the timeline. And so there's gonna have to be an adjustment if you guys are going to meet one another in order to do that. And you may not totally be there right now. And what I feel drawn to most of all is having judgment above 10 of Cups. You have to make sure that what you'd feel happy with at the end of the day is compatible with what this other person would feel happy with at the end of the day, like what you guys are looking for as it pertains to this specific opportunity with them. I'm hearing Landon. I'm also hearing lanyard. So that's what I'm seeing be going on here. I do feel like this is something that this person really wants. This King of Wands really does want this, and this does feel like a professional collaboration of some sort. It would feel like that anyway. Like I see them, I'm hearing acumen. I'm seeing that they would take this very seriously. I'm also hearing publishing. They take it very seriously. I just feel like it's a little bit, having that Page of Swords come out reversed, it just makes things feel like slightly questionable to me, where like Page of Swords reverse can be a little bit perverse sometimes, just a little bit. And it really depends on how the person channels the energy, but I feel like it's important to recognize this because it can be somebody inquisitive, it can be somebody that's kind of like bulldozing over to get information or to say things maybe like a little bit outlandish here, may feel a little bit inappropriate. It's like, do you know what this reminds me of? It's like somebody that holds like a spiritual position or something where like law is important to them, and you have somebody interviewing them and asking them questions that maybe they wouldn't feel comfortable with. It feels possibly like that a little bit here. And I feel like this person, the interviewer, we'll call them, would approach you in that way because they're looking to, it's like a science experiment. I feel like that's the energy that I'm getting. But if for you, you may not look at things in that way, and there could be like a little bit of clashing because of that. Like it may mean something, maybe it means something different to each of you. I do feel like you can find common ground with this person, and there may be questions that you can ask in order to make sure that you guys are on the same page with one another. Just have to make sure that this is something that you want, like actually something that you want. Because maybe even this person doesn't know if this is fully what they want. Maybe they're like not asking all of the questions, even to themselves. Because Page of Swords is also feeling to me like somebody that may get information but may not digest it, like may not process it. So this can be like not learning from things. And I'm not saying in general, I'm saying like maybe as it just pertains to this particularly. But that, like sometimes we are the Page of Swords reverse. We're just figuring things out. You just may be in a little bit of a different space with this person. And I don't know how that's going to fare if you guys are going to come together and be doing this with one another. But can this be something that both of you guys want? Is this something that both of you guys want? I'm seeing you guys learning from one another. I'm seeing that be something that's connected with the dynamic that you have with this person. You just have to make sure that you're on the same page when it comes to the internal stuff. That's what I'm seeing here with this, okay? I think that about covers it. I'm looking at Taurus, I'm looking at Mars, I'm looking at Cancer, and we also have Pluto here. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.